Just then, a grappling hook shot up and latched onto the railing. From beneath the sea, a group of heavily armed terrorists began to ascend. In mere seconds, under the command of their leader, they took control of the area. Spread out, bring everyone on the ship to the deck. They smashed doors and stormed into rooms. Even Rubing and Gioda, interrupted mid-act, had to quickly get dressed. A terrorist pointed a gun, shouting, "Don't move." Wu Chen, hiding behind the door, knocked the terrorist unconscious. He took the man's clothes and put them on. He said, "The hijacking of a cruise ship is not a common occurrence. Let's go out and see what's happening." The two women, confused, asked, "Just like that, lock this guy in the closet. I'll disguise myself as one of the terrorists and blend in." Wu Chen, now dressed as a terrorist, escorted his two wives outside to the gathering point. The leader announced, "Listen up, I have all your information. Now, one by one, when I call your name, transfer money to the designated account. I know your names and your assets, so cooperate, or don't blame my gun for being blind." He looked around. "Where's Wu Chen? Why isn't he here when I called his name?" The man who had licked Wu Chen's shoes earlier raised his hand. "Let me help. I know that guy." But the leader shot him in the leg. "Don't interrupt when it's not your turn." The man screamed in pain, blood spurting out. The crowd was terrified. Prince Lauren stepped forward. "Can we talk this out reasonably? Don't hurt anyone." The leader slapped the prince across the face. "Shut up, Prince Lauren. Nobody asked you to speak. Don't interfere." Seeing this, Wu Chen, Gioda, and Li Rubing were shocked. He even dared to hit the prince. The prince, struck, retreated in silence. A terrorist reported, "One room was open, but no one was inside. There seems to be a special sensor device." Wu Chen smiled, thinking, Rubing's sensor worked. Dr. Hoffman detected it and escaped beforehand. The leader laughed. "Interesting. You want to run on this ship? Search for him." A team of terrorists split off, shouting, "Yes, sir," and began the search. The leader pushed a woman next to Prince Lauren and groping her. "Prince, this beauty is wasted on you. How about we play a game? You hand over Wu Chen, and I'll release both of them, otherwise they'll have to serve me." Prince Lauren said, "I really don't know where he is." "Please believe me," the leader, enraged, shot the woman. "Believe you? You must be stupid." The woman fell to the ground, blood splattering, as the crowd screamed in terror. Gioda whispered, "Wu Chen, what should we do?" Rubing asked, "If they find Dr. Hoffman, will they vent their anger and kill him?" Wu Chen replied, "So that's it. I understand what's happening now. Just stay quiet and keep watching." Two terrorists brought Dr. Hoffman to the leader. "We found him. He was wandering around the bottom cargo area, acting a bit crazy." The doctor seemed unfazed, muttering, "This should be like this, then like this, right. Prince Lauren said, "See, I told you, I really don't know this person." The leader pulled out a knife. "Are you Wu Chen?" Hoffman continued his mad ramblings. "There won't be any problems, just a little bit more." The leader, impatient, shouted, "Damn it, are you deaf? Transfer the money if you don't want to die." Hoffman mocked, "Idiot, you don't even understand this." The enraged leader stabbed Hoffman in the chest. "What the hell is this crazy guy?" Dr. Hoffman fell, lifeless. The leader shouted, "Don't waste my time. The body is here, with fingerprints and eyeballs. We'll settle the accounts later. Transfer the money. Do you want to keep your money or your life? Think carefully." Seeing the leader's volatile temper, people quickly started transferring money to save their lives. Even the two women had to queue up, but Li Rubing was pushed aside by a terrorist. "Hey, beautiful, I can't hold back anymore." The leering terrorist was none other than Wu Chen. He said, "You smell so good." "Let me have a sniff." Li Rubing, confused, whispered, "Wu Chen, what are you doing?" Suddenly, the leader stood up. "Hey, what are you doing? We're working here." Seeing his subordinate ignoring him, he threatened him with his gun. "What are you thinking, you brat? Get back to work." To Li Rubing's astonishment, Wu Chen stood up and slowly took off his mask. "Who are you calling a brat? How about calling me Wu Chen?" His handsome face was on full display as he faced the leader without fear. The leader was surprised. You bastard, so it's you? The other man felt something was wrong. Wait, if you're Wu Chen, then who was that crazy guy? Wu Chen replied, someone mistook him for me. He's already dead. Strange, isn't it? He suddenly disappeared. The leader turned to his men. Where's the body? Who saw it? Prince Lauren stood there, wide-eyed and astonished. Wu Chen turned to him. Oh, this is fine too, Your Highness. Isn't the play acting supposed to end now? Hearing these words, Giota and Rubing were stunned, unable to believe their ears. What? This was all orchestrated by Prince Lauren. Everyone fell silent, focusing their attention on Wu Chen, who stood there, facing Prince Lauren. Seeing Wu Chen exposing him, the prince asked, What? I'm acting. What are you talking about? The leader quickly pointed his gun, shouting, Hey, don't talk nonsense. You want to die? Seeing him interrupt, Wu Chen turned and punched him in the chest. In an instant, the man was on the ground, clutching his chest and gasping for air. Witnessing this strength, the prince was also a little afraid. Wu Chen spoke, Your Highness, honestly, from the first time I saw these mercenaries, I felt something was off. The cruise ship is only a few hours from America and still in the Caribbean. If there were real pirates, they'd be in the Red Sea or Somalia. The prince's face darkened, and he started to sweat. Wu Chen smiled confidently. As a real pirate, knowing the names and values of everyone here, whether for efficiency or any other safety reason, it would be more logical to rob from the highest value person down, in order. For example, prioritizing the richest, the prince. But why did the leader focus on the missing name, Wu Chen? The most illogical thing is, Wu Chen and Your Highness are not related, so why would you hide him and risk the lives of the two beauties beside you to force the leader to reveal Wu Chen's whereabouts? Actually, it's simple, there's no logic at all. The appearance of these two illogical connections is actually just a test for Dr. Hoffman. Hearing this, Li Rubing and Giota frowned, surprised that such a big commotion was just a play. The prince couldn't refute and silently accepted it. Wu Chen questioned, This is to verify Dr. Hoffman's rumored AI system, an algorithm that can predict people's actions in a few hours or even days. He pointed at the two soldiers. Moreover, from the sound of all the guns, all your bullets are blanks. After all, it's just acting. There's no real harm. The soldiers looked at their guns, surprised. What? These guns are fake, Wu Chen laughed. So you're just actors who weren't given the script or the props, just following orders. I thought you had some status, but now I understand you're just spies for the prince, spies placed within the terrorist force. You must be the one who threw out the shell casings, right? Since most of the people on the ship are the prince's guests, if something unexpected really happened, it would be very troublesome. A group of people protested. Nonsense. It's all just your speculation. They killed people in front of us. There's no concrete evidence to make us believe that the prince cooperated with terrorists to rob us. Wu Chen looked at the two women. You want proof? Isn't the biggest proof right there, miss? How long are you going to lie there? Are you going to get up yourself, or do I have to carry you up? At this point, the blonde woman obediently stood up in front of everyone. The man who had been shot earlier thought, Damn, I was shot and thought I was going to die. It was all fake. Someone stood up and questioned the prince. Why did you deceive us? Please give us a reasonable explanation. Wu Chen took a young man's phone. I told you, it's all just a test of Dr. Hoffman's algorithm. He doesn't care about